is your school station, and Greenville County student athletes will soon play on turf fields instead of grass.
Fox Carolina's Cristina Feliciano has more on how the district came to this decision and what it means for the student athletes.
Usually we have to run our miles and train on the practice fields, and they're in terrible condition, and our mile times go down and we just can't practice to our full potential. So I'm so excited to train on turf because it'll just be more game-like.
For travel, we usually play on turf. So you come from being on the travel team and you're used to playing on turf, and then you have to adjust to being on the grass field, the muddy field, and it's just an added difficulty.
Student athletes and coaches across Greenville County saying this change is long overdue.
I think probably the biggest thing is that it really allows you to maximize your space. When you have a grass game field, you don't really get a chance to use it during the week other than for games, and so now having turf, it gives you a chance to, have practices maybe in the game field and simulate different situations from there.
Right now, all Greenville County schools have grass fields, but as more teams use the same stadium fields, the district says the cost of maintenance goes up, and so does the risk of a student getting hurt due to uneven or damaged fields. It's a project that's been over a year in the making, costing just over $24 million. It's created a conversation online about where the money came from, some suggesting this is being funded through taxpayer dollars. But Daryl Nance, the director of athletics for the school district, says otherwise.
So the funding for this project is coming from what's called fund balance. It's monies that have been saved over the years. It's not going to be involved in raising any taxes or changing anything. It's money that we already have that is currently unassigned in the budget.
78 coaches across Greenville County were surveyed on whether or not they support the project, 73 of them saying yes.
Just a huge part of that for me is just the practice space and not having to worry about ruining your game field for practice, and it providing other practice areas just for our program and other programs as well.
For Nance, athletics isn't just an extracurricular, but rather a co-curricular.
It's another classroom. And kids, at the end of the day, when the bell rings, there are a lot of kids who just go to the bus or go to their car. A lot of our kids, those 11,000 athletes, they're running to the field. They're running to the court. They want to get with their team. They want to be with their coaches. They love the competition factor and those things. Just so many things that we can teach them through athletics, right? This just, again, supports them and recognizes the efforts those kids are putting forward. We demand so much of the kids these days, right? I mean, there's so many ways that they're being bombarded with responsibilities, and every kid deserves to play.
Reporting in Greenville County, Cristina Feliciano, Fox Carolina News.